Should I settle my personal injury case if I'm not fully recovered? Imagine you've been hurt in an accident and are thinking about settling your case. You might wonder if it's smart to accept a payment before your injuries are completely healed. This is a common question. Let's look at what really matters when deciding whether to settle early or wait until your recovery is clear. A personal injury settlement is an agreement where the person who caused your injury or their insurance company agrees to pay you a certain amount of money. In exchange, you give up your right to sue them later for the same injury. Once you accept this settlement, you usually cannot ask for more money later, even if your condition worsens or you find new medical issues related to the injury. The key idea here is maximum medical improvement. This is the point where your medical condition has stabilized and no further recovery is expected, even with ongoing treatment. It doesn't always mean you are fully healed. Sometimes, reaching maximum medical improvement means you have done the best you can with treatment, but still have lasting symptoms or disabilities. Waiting to settle until you reach maximum medical improvement or finish your medical treatment is important. If you settle early, you might accept less money than your injuries are actually worth. For example, if you settle and then need surgery, ongoing therapy, or find out you have a permanent disability, you will have to pay those costs yourself. Insurance companies often want quick settlements to limit their expenses, but that can leave you short of funds for future medical bills or lost wages. Waiting until your treatment is complete helps you and your attorney see the full picture of your injuries. You'll know if you need future medical care, how your injuries impact your ability to work, and if you have any permanent impairments. With this full understanding, your attorney can negotiate a settlement that covers both your current and future losses. When negotiating a settlement, your attorney will gather all your medical records, bills, and proof of lost wages. They will also talk to your doctors to understand your prognosis. If you settle before this process is finished, you might not have a clear idea of your total damages. That could mean accepting a lower settlement than you deserve. If you are under financial pressure and want to settle early, it's still possible. You might consider options like structured settlements or partial payments. These can help you get some money now while keeping the door open for more compensation if your condition changes later. In personal injury law, the goal is to make sure you are fairly paid for all your losses. Settling too early can make this difficult. It's best to wait until your medical situation is clear so you can demand a fair amount that truly reflects your injuries. If you settle early and later find your injuries are worse than you thought, you usually cannot reopen your case or ask for more money. That's why it's important to follow your treatment plan, keep all your medical appointments, and stay in touch with your attorney about your recovery. While it might seem tempting to settle quickly, especially if you need money, doing so before you are fully recovered can leave you without enough resources for future medical needs or other losses. Personal injury law encourages waiting until your health is stable and your future needs are clear. Always talk with a qualified personal injury attorney to understand your options and make the best decision for your situation.